Alright, there we are. Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is MRC Core, back with some more Pokemon Showdown. So I have another remix team that I would like to go over. This was the team where it was the Cofagrigus. I changed this team and I have now made it Specs Blacephalon. So we're just going to go ahead and jump into some battles. And we'll see how it goes. I have actually, Cofagrigus evolved into Blacephalon, so this is going to be very fun. I think this team is actually quite good. Oh, and we even get Rain, which is incredible. Unfortunately, my Nidoking does not have Thunder Punch, but I do have a Tornadus, which has perfectly accurate Hurricanes now. So I will be going to click this knockoff, get the Ferrothorn, and we just Hurricane in the Rain. And get really good chip on this. Because if I chip down this Ferrothorn, that's a lot easier. Yeah, and we just U-turn out. Don't get the static, which is good. I can't overheat kill this in the rain. But what I can do, I could waste a rain turn by going into Melmetal. I could also go to Hydreigon. This shouldn't be able to beat Hydreigon in one hit. I could Hydro Pump in the rain. That is an option. Because that would boost, that would make it a bit more powerful than Dark Pulse. But I would also miss. I would rather get the flinch chance. I think that's just safer. Okay, so they go ahead and do that. I want to keep the Scarf Hydreigon because it is the fastest thing on my team. I need it for Dragapult. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go hard into Ferrothorn. And I want Rocks Up. This is fine. You can waste more of your rain turns. Because, well, unfortunately I missed the Leech Seed. I'm just going to try to knock off. Yeah, fortunately we do get rid of Heavy Duty Boots on Zapdos. That's going to go a long way. They do manage to connect that Hurricane, but I do manage to connect the Leech Seed, which is great. I'm just going to spam Leech Seed. And Rocks. Yeah, no, I definitely want Rocks Up. Body Press U. And that gets rid of Ferrothorn, which is great. Ferrothorn being gone means that I can double Iron Bash a little easier. If it's sub, it's sub. Okay, it is not, thankfully. Psychic, I don't know if it has Psychic. I am faster than this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to U-turn into Nidoking. Just to get a little bit of chip. And they do end up going for the Thunder. So the last move is very, very, very likely Weather Ball, which means Sludge Wave is 100%. They were Psychic. It's their 4 attacks, not Nasty Plot. But that's actually excellent because that means that... I don't know why you would have gone for that. I would have just gone for Psychic again. But what I can do here is I can bring out Blacephalon and I can Shadow Ball because I'm faster. And they might not bring out Dragapult. Now, this is a mistake because you should think that I'm Scarf. They made the correct decision, but usually Blacephalon or Scarf. I guess they think this is Specs because of my Hydreigon. So, good play. But I don't need this. Alright. I'm going to U-turn out on the Zapdos that I'm expecting to come out. I was going to Hurricane originally, but this is fine. So what I do here, because I still have a full HP Melmetal, I should still be able to sponge a Barrascuda hit. This is a very safe Dark Pulse. And we actually end up getting rid of Pelipper there, because they can't get rid of those. Now this is going to get a kill here. Yeah, I had no way around that. So Zapdos is very likely going to defog here. I don't think I win this. I have to Hurricane, Confusion, or Crit. Unfortunately, we don't get either of those. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to beat this. We didn't get any of that, by the way. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get out of here. Yeah, and it's just because I was Specs Blacephalon instead of Scarf. Like, I kind of almost want to be Specs Hydreigon, but I know why I want it to be Scarf. Specs Blacephalon is disgustingly powerful, so that's kind of why I'm using it. Their team does not like this Nido. That looks very similar to one of my teams, actually. I think Hydreigon's a very safe lead. Oh, no, Tornadus is. Tornadus is, because I can knock off most everything here. Yeah, no. Yeah, Torn is very safe. Yeah, against Rain, this team's only shot is pretty much Ferrothorn. I shouldn't have given it up. But again, it's Rain. Sometimes you just can't beat it. I just did not think that he would be Psychic. I thought it'd be Nasty Plot or Agility. Sorry about that. But I thought it would be Nasty Plot or Agility. While I'm waiting on my opponent to click a move, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below because it does support our channel. You can also check out the description of the video because you can check out some of my friends or my other content. And you can also check out my Patreon. Which if you want to support me there, please by all means go ahead. I would deeply appreciate it because I also do make music and that goes a long way to helping me make music. But yeah, I'm still waiting for this guy to make a move. Let me know. Let me leave a comment down below if what your favorite ghost type is. I'm very curious. I think my favorite ghost type by far is Miss Magius. It's always been my favorite. It's actually one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Very closely followed by like Mamoswine. It's not my favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is Typhlosion. Oh, they disconnected. Okay. They saw the Blacephalon and understood they don't win this game. Yeah, I will say this team is pretty frail against Kartana. Like, you absolutely need to keep Melmetal alive versus Kartana because it's the only way you can beat it. The only other way that you can beat it outside of Melmetal is Body Press from Ferrothorn. Unless it's not Scarf Kartana. If it's not Scarf Kartana, you're fine with Hydreigon to be able to beat it, as well as Tornadus. But otherwise, you absolutely need to be able to do stuff, like be able to beat it outside of Scarf, because Kartana is a big threat. And most of the time you see a Kartana, it is Choice Scarf. Well, unfortunately, my opponent has decided to give me a win. I wanted to play this game out, but it just doesn't look like that's happening. Let's see what else we can find today. Ooh, we find a team that absolutely does not like Nidoking, and it gets to come in every time Melmetal is in front of us, which is wonderful. I actually want to lead with my Tornadus. As I lead Lando, I want to knock this off. If it's Scarf Stone Edge, so be it. It is not. They go ahead and Toxic me. I just want a Hurricane for Chip. Perfectly fine. I'm going to U-turn out. Bring up the Nidoking, which I know I am faster than. And they have no switch in. So I get to take Lando from them. Now this is problematic, and I do want to keep Nidoking, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Melmetal here. On the Specs Draco. Is that Modest Specs? My god. It's fine. I just double Iron Bash here. I Scout. They Earthquake. I'm just going to go into Pharaoh. And let them take some Chip. I'm on Leech Seed. It's very likely going to go for a Specs Mystic Fire. So what I want to do here is actually go into Hydreigon on Coco, which is fine. I'm just going to go hard into Nidoking. I got to give it up. Yeah, every time this thing comes out, it's going to be a problem. Alright, I'm going to bluff that this is Scarf. You should never, ever, ever stay in. I'm going to overheat here on the Hydreigon and get a lot of chip damage. It's exactly what I want. I'm going to go Melmetal as it roosts, which is problematic. I'm just going to Superpower, because I don't think you can knock me out in one hit. We actually end up getting a lot of good chip on their Melmetal. And I'll be going hard into Ferrothorn here as they protect. I want Rocks, because I want to start chipping away at the Latios. Oh, I'm just going to knock. This is actually great for me, because now I'm going to get to take something's item. And it thankfully happens to be this. Without that choice specs, I don't know if they can kill me with this. No, they definitely do. That might just be modest. Alright. Well, Torn is going to be able to come in now, and I'm going to click knock again. We get rid of the very troublesome Latios. Coco comes out. I no longer have a switch into this. So I'm just going to knock. Yeah, I didn't really have a good option there. It's going to come down to Blacephalon. That's Roost on Hydreigon. Alright, I don't actually think the Dragonite can beat me 1v1. Ah, they got the roll. I was hoping that would be a roll, but it was not. I'm going to U-turn. Nope. I don't have anything for this. Oh, it's Earthquake Ice Beam. Okay. I thought it would be G-Dance Ice Punch Earthquake. Well, that's fine. My god, why did that do so much? Why didn't they Earthquake? Yep, that's a GG. I have to flinch this. Oh, it was Scarf Coco. Alright. Would have never guessed that. Well, you win some, you lose some, and we're back to a rain team. This is very scary, because that is a Moltres Galar. I'm on to lead Torn again, and I'm just going to knock off Raw. So, they just gave me the choice band on that, which is amazing. I would have never in a million years. Oh, I'm going to knock you off too. You don't get long rain. Yeah, I do not want them to have a long turns of rain in the future. So this is great for me. Barrascuda comes out. Blacephalon is great outside of the rain. So I'm going to go hard into Mel as they close combat. We're just going to protect, waste up some rain turns as they flip turn here. And I'll go hard into Pharaoh. Have them take more chip. As Zapdos comes in, I'm just going to Leech Seed this. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that. I need this alive. So I'm just going to sack Melmetal. They try to Thunder me. I'm going to Earthquake on the Roost. And then double Iron Bash here. Yeah, and we end up getting rid of Zapdos, which is absolutely amazing. They flip turn out. Pelipper comes in. I'm just going to protect, try to stall all the rain turn. Unfortunately, got paralyzed, but that should be okay. I actually need to calc to see if Sludge Wave kills Pelipper from here. Oh, not Nidoking. Calc. Nidoking. That is not Modest. I've never run Modest. Pelipper. Sludge Wave does 81 min, which means this Sludge Wave will in fact take you out. I will still flamethrower this because it's quite effective. Alright, and then we sludge wave into... Oh, they're just staying in and letting me take your Ferrothorn. Okay. Not the play I would have made. So we get rid of Pelipper. That's the end of rain. Barrascuda comes out. I don't actually want to go into Ferrothorn. I believe I sack this. Yeah. I believe I sack there. We go to Torn. And I Hurricane. I was hoping they might not go for it there. Well, I'm going to go Blacephalon into Pharaoh. I don't think they close combat. And this is the last turn of rain. Yep, they do liquidate, but now I have Scarf Hydreigon, and I'm just going to U-turn. I didn't think that was going to live. I really thought the U-turn was going to take it out. If this is sub, I've lost. They fortunately do miss Hurricane. We get the Leech Seed off. Alright, we get rid of Heavy Duty Boots, and I'm putting up rocks. This Fiery Wrath does end up getting a kill. And I spam Dark Pulse now. We do fortunately get the flinch there, which was kind of what I was going for. Seismitoad comes out. We get another flinch, which is really lucky. But it focus blasted, so GG, we lost. Man, I'm trying. The team is good. The team is good. I think I might just be playing wrong. This is a game where Melmetal is okay. I think Blacephalon is very good if I can get it pulled off. Nidoking is going to be half and half. I actually want to lead with Nidoking. Well, actually, that's got to be defensive Landorus, right? I'm actually going to lead Hydreigon, I think. As it is Kartana. I will live any hit this goes for, so I just want a Dark Pulse. And we got rid of Kartana, which is amazing. So that's one huge threat gone. I'm just going to Dark Pulse chip this. Ooh. Oh, you hate to see that. That kind of crit is critical. I'm just going to go hard into Pharaoh on the... I'm guessing it's banded? I'm just going to knock. Take something's item. As we end up getting rid of leftovers on Heatran, which is great. I have no switch into this. I have absolutely no switch into this. Hydreigon is still useful. So I'm going to go into it and bank off of a miss. They do land. But that allows me to go into Nidoking. And I'm just going to Earth Power into Ice Beam. If they go Lando or Zapdos. Because they don't want to go Weavile or Gengar. I don't know if Weavile lives... I feel like Weavile barely lives the hit. Heatran dies. Lando dies to Ice Beam. Zapdos can't handle Ice Beam. Gengar dies. So, that's what I set up for. Get Nidoking in for free. I'm going to go ahead and turn the timer on. But yeah, the whole point of the Hydreigon sack there was to make sure we can bring in Nidoking for free. Because this is where Nidoking excels. Is when it's a bulkier variant of a Pokemon that it outspeeds. That really doesn't want to take its hit. Heatran is a great example. And when you can bring in Nidoking in on Heatran for free, it creates problems. When you can bring it in on Slow Landorus, it creates problems. Ferrothorn, it just creates a lot of problems. It's a really easy Pokemon to create 50-50s with. So even though they go to Zapdos, I don't mind. Because they're taking that much from the Ice Beam, and I'm faster. And here, I'm just going to Sludge Wave, in case they're cute. So, if I had gone for Ice Beam, we did a lot more damage. But I also have no switch in. Melmetal is going to come in now, though. And I'm just going to double Iron Bash, because we get rid of Zapdos that way. They unfortunately do get the static para. Well, there's not much I can really do about that. I'm just going to go hard into Tornadus. As they decide to Earthquake there. I'm just going to knock into Defog. I wouldn't stay in. Oh, they gave me Landorus. We go into Ferrothorn. I don't know why they're Ice Sharding. They are fast, unless that's Adamant Weavile, which that damage does not appear to be. They did not need to go for the Ice Shard there. I'm going to Body Press here and get a lot of chip on Heatran, which is great news. So this actually allows me to go into Blacephalon. If they Earth Power here, really good play. Really good play if they Earth Power. But I don't think that they will. No, they Magma Storm and they miss, unfortunately. And that's going to mean that I get to Shadow Ball. Yep, we get rid of Heatran. Now, they do know they're faster. This has served its purpose, so I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to let Torn come in, and I'm just going to U-turn out. Oh, they decided to stay in. So now we know that they're not Scarf. I want to keep Ferrothorn around. Nope, I don't have to. I can knock. That's like modest specs or something. So I'm just going to knock here. Get rid of Gengar. We actually end up getting rid of the boots on Weavile. My god, why is that modest though? That's crazy that that was modest specs to do that much. Well, we have to go for Iron Bash. And they have to land Blast. They do connect, and that's another loss. Great. I tried. I really did try. I think what I did wrong was I should have just knocked off, but I really thought they were gonna switch to Weavile. Had I knocked off the Gengar, I won, just straight up. So I choked away the win there. It's been a long day. It's been a very long day for me, so forgive me. Ooh, Blacephalon is really good right now. I'm actually going to lead Blacephalon, predicting what I'm expecting to be... Actually, no. It's tough, right? I'm going to lead Tornadus. Bisharp is also another problem. I'm going to lead Tornadus. As they lead Lele, I just want to knock this. I don't want it to be able to do damage. Or as much damage, really. I suppose I could also U-turn. I'll U-turn instead. We'll find out if this is Scarf. It is indeed Scarf. Which means Hydreigon gets to come out for free, and we will U-turn out. Oh, that's great. So we're just going to get a lot of momentum around on this. I'm going to bring out the Melmetal. And now I expect Garchomp to want to come out. But I'm going to Earthquake instead. Which this is fine. I'm going to go into Hydreigon aggressively here, in case they want a Swords Dance or set up Rock, so I can scare them out. With the Draco Meteor. I'm going to go ahead for the Draco. Yeah. I felt like, no, I think Dark Pulse was the correct play because they didn't have any information about this, but I'm also lower on the ladder because of, you know, obvious reasons. Ferrothorn is valuable here, so is Melmetal. I'm going to go into Ferrothorn, as I do land Focus Blast. I'm going to set up rocks, predicting them to switch. Because I know your Scarf. I know your Scarf. I have a Blacephalon. Yeah, you do not let that happen. I'm going to body press here. Alright, this knockoff does, unfortunately, get rid of me. Alright, Nidoking gets to come out, though. And I will be clicking the Flamethrower button. Because it will get rid of Bisharp, and it will get a lot of chip on Zapdos. Okay. You're playing risky here. Now, I can't lose this, because if I lose this... That almost got Lele. That almost got Lele. Do I need Torn? I do think I need Torn. Blacephalon is still very good here. I think Hydreigon has served most of its purpose. And we fortunately actually get this. I'm going to drop a Draco. We're going to find out if this is Scarf. It is indeed not. So they only get 2 more turns of rocks, which is excellent for us. As unfortunately Regieleki gets to come in. I'm just going to Draco. Yeah, they can Rapid Spin, that's fine. So I'm going to go Nidoking, and I'm going to very safely Flamethrower here. They had to spin there, I think. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go Blacephalon because I feel like you could have baited. And we're just going to Raw Earth Power. Almost get rid of that. Everything is at the point where it's very low, so I can Flamethrower very safely here. If they try to go to Bisharp predicting Ice Beam. Lele gets knocked out. Regieleki doesn't want to take it. So we do end up getting rid of Slowking, which is huge. Now, I think the next Pokemon that I need to sack is Blacephalon, because it doesn't outspeed anything left. There's still a Bisharp that has Sucker Punch. Future Sight doesn't land. And we end up going to the... How much did Psychic do turn 1? 61. Yeah, so we can actually do this and U-turn out. We'll either get Chip on Lele or we'll get Chip on something else. We'll kill Lele or we'll get Chip on something else. That's the whole point here. And it happens to be the Bisharp, which is good. I'm actually going to go to Melmetal here. I should have gone Nidoking because I'm faster and he can't Sucker Punch in terrain. But honestly, I think this is fine. I just double Iron Bash here. And we just do it again. So, Banded Zapdos is going to come out, and I'm going to scout the move it goes for. So this is going to get a kill. But what happens here is now the Nidoking gets to come out. And I'm going to double into Tornadus, expecting Lele. They did not sack Lele, which is interesting. I've got to land Hurricane now. Alright, they do get the Confusion, which is huge. I think I have to go Nidoking here. As they boom, they won. Well, no, not necessarily. Not necessarily. We knock. It's 100% accurate. I don't think they can kill me in one hit. I just have to land Hurricane on Tornadus. Tornadus, Therian, Defog. Choice Band, Galar, Zapdos. Knockoff doesn't do enough, so I just have to land Hurricane. Please land. Thank you. Oh man, I've fallen a lot in just this video, but the team is good. The team is very good. It's just I'm not playing it perfectly, and I'm getting some matchup difficulties, but you can see how the team works. Anyway, with that, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you want to see videos similar to this one, and we're going to see all of you in the next video that we do. Take care, everybody.